Hello everybody, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here with Luna and she's looking at me like, what are you doing? She's looking out the window. Anyway, we are spending the day home. It's been a long week. I just want to spend a cozy, relaxing day at home. The weather is beautiful, but it's still chilly outside. So I thought we could spend the day together and I can show you the books that I read in February and the books that I plan to read in March. But first things first, I think I have some packages out front, so let me go grab those and we'll open them together. Okay, 2 of the packages are cat litter and they're way too heavy for me to get in here. So that will wait for my husband. All right, let's see what we got in this one. Oh, this is not exciting. This is just paper towels. Okay, my dress must be in one of the other boxes that are heavy. I'm just gonna go open it and get the dress out and bring it in here. The dress is in the mailbox, so I'm gonna go outside and grab it. Well, this is a first. I checked my Amazon and it said it was delivered, left near the door, near, on the front porch. Went outside, nothing was there. Nothing was there. Checked the mailbox. Nothing was there. Looked outside again. Apparently the wind blew so hard that it blew this into the flower bed. So I found it. It's not that light, but it is awfully windy outside. Anyway, I want to show you the little dress I got. Now that I found it. Oh, it's vacuum sealed. Okay. It's like a corduroy pullover dress. And I love it. Wait, you can't really see that good. I don't know, I think I'm gonna wear it in the video. Should I wear it today? It's so cute. I have the perfect shirt to wear over it. Okay, let me go change. Okay. You can't see it really good, but it has pockets. Who doesn't love pockets on their dresses? And I think the brand, and this is not sponsored, the brand is Caricilia, I think, on Amazon. And I got it small, so it really fits to size. It's cute. I like it. I'm glad it fits. Also want to show you guys these cute earrings I got off of Amazon. Again, not sponsored, but they're from the brand Sargetu. I was looking for some little like bow earrings, like little ribbon, and I'll show you what I mean. So I got these, and I didn't know the hoops came with them, but I got these hoops. They're really pretty. So I got hoops, and then the cute little bows. They're so tiny. Are those not like the cutest little things ever? Like, I can't wait to put these in. They're gonna look so good. Especially like with this outfit. Because I've been looking for some small earrings to leave in my ears. Because I'm really bad for losing earrings, which is why I don't wear them often. I know that's really bad. So I don't buy like extremely expensive earrings. Funny story. When I was dating my husband, when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, we might have been engaged then. Anyway, he bought me a pair of really expensive, really beautiful, nice earrings for Christmas one year. I told him to take them back and get me a treadmill because I lose earrings so much and I would hate to lose such an expensive pair of earrings. And at the time, you know, I was into fitness, or I was starting to get into fitness, and I just really wanted a treadmill. You can't really lose a treadmill, so yeah. I chose a treadmill over those gorgeous diamond earrings, but I was scared to death I would lose them and I would feel so bad. So, true story. And here is the other pair I got. And I thought these were going to be smaller than what they are. Well, if I can get it open. Okay. They're also bow earrings, if I can get them open. These are sterling silver. I have to be careful with the type of earrings I wear. Like, I can't just wear any earring. It'll hurt my ears. But I'm okay with sterling silver. So these are also bows. Those are a lot bigger. But those will look good too. Those are really cute. I'm just into the bows right now. So cute and girly. I love it. Okay, so how about we talk about the books I read in February, and then I can show you the books that I plan to read in March. I read 4 books in February. The first one I read was A Photo Finish. This is the second book in Elsie Silver's Gold Rush Ranch series. And if you haven't read any of Elsie Silver's books, they're so good. Like, if you're looking for a lighthearted, easy to read romance, cowboy romance, Elsie Silver's your girl. I would recommend starting with the Chestnut Springs series. So good. But these are so good. So this is the second one. I've already read the first one, which was Off to the Races. That one was really good. Basically, all of her books are fairly interconnected. Like the Chestnut Springs series, you have these main characters. Then in the second book, you have these main characters, but the characters from the previous book shows up. Like, I love when books do that. Like, the characters from one book show up in the other books. I love it. I love it. I love it. And even some of the characters from Chestnut Springs are mentioned in these books and vice versa. So this one is about Cole Harding. He's one of the brothers, the Harding brothers, who owns Gold Rush Ranch. And this one is about Violet Eaton. And if you've read Chestnut Springs, you will know that Violet is the sister of the Eaton brothers that all of those books are about. See? Interconnected. So this is about Cole and Violet. When she was in her 20s, she wanted to do something adventurous, different, totally out of the norm for her, because everyone expects her to be a certain way. All of her siblings are brothers. Her mother died while she was giving birth to Violet. And so her brothers and her dad were always so overprotective of her. And she just wanted to get out. She wanted to get away so that she could live her own life, do her own things without everyone like just focused on her, you know? So she does something that is completely out of the norm for her. Cole finds out. And then like fast forward years later, they meet again and go from there. I don't want to spoil it, so it's really good. So Photo Finish. The next one was The Frontrunner by Elsie Silver. So this is the third book in the Gold Rush Ranch series. This one is about Stefan Dauka, and he moved to this town from another country. So everyone thinks that Stefan is like mean and prickly and just arrogant. He and Myra Thorne, who is the veterinarian in town, begin to spend a lot of time together. And that's all I'm going to say about that one. So, The Frontrunner. I don't want to spoil it. You just have to read it. And then the final one in the Gold Rush Ranch is A False Start. This one is about Stefan's little sister, Nadia. She is 19 years old. She's trying to figure out her life, what she wants to do with her life, like what career path she wants to go into. And she's really inspired by Myra, who, I can't say, I don't want to spoil it, never mind. She's really inspired by Myra, who takes her on to be her vet assistant. and she ends up going to vet school and all this. She meets Griffin. I'll just tell you, so she's in the bathroom of a bar when she's 19 years old, making out with some dude. Griffin walks in, uses the restroom. The other guy leaves because Griffin's like, leave. You know, he's just broody, like, he scares people. So he's like, leave. So the other guy leaves. And then Nadia's still there and she's like, kiss me. And they end up kissing. You know, some time passes and they cross each other's paths again. And Griffin is 14 years older than Nadia. So there is an age gap in this. Brother's best friend trope. And that's all I'm going to say about this one. It was really good. I think I gave all of these a 4 or 4.5 stars. And the last one I read in February is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. And I'm not taking it out of this because I'll never get it back in here. Every time I get one out and put it back in, it's like a struggle. My husband actually picked these out for me one day at Books A Million. He surprised me while I went off looking at other books because he knows I love fantasy. So this is a fantasy series. This is about a poor girl / thief who is living with other thieves that are not so nice. And come to find out she has these powers. And then she ends up with some other people who have some of the same powers that she has. And they're trying to overthrow the god. And it's just this whole like fantasy thing. They burn metals. And each metal has a specific power or feature with it. So it's really good. I still have the other 2 I need to read though. There's so many series that I'm in the middle of. Maybe I'll do a video one day so you guys can keep me accountable. So these are the books that I read in February. It was kind of like a little bit of a reading slump there for a bit, but I'm back. And now that we've talked about February, let's talk about the books that I plan to read in March. Okay, so this is my ambitious, March TBR. The first one I have is Us Against You by Frederick Bachman. This is the second one in Beartown, and I'm actually in the middle of Beartown right now. So I plan on reading the second one after I finish it. If you haven't read Beartown, it's about, and I don't know much because I'm not that far in it, but it's about this town that's centered on hockey. Like, if they don't have hockey, they don't have anything. They don't have an economy. They don't have, like, literally, they don't have anything. Continuing on this whole hockey theme, I have Pucking Around by Emily Rath. I have not read this yet. I've bought them all. I'm really excited. And I honestly don't really know what these are about. I just know they're like the romance based on hockey. And it says, my name is Rachel Price, and 2 months ago I walked away from the perfect man. Sweet, funny, and so sexy, he should be illegal. We shared one magical night, no names, no strings. I never thought I'd see him again. I was wrong. As it turns out, Mr. Perfect is the Playboy grinder for the Jacksonville Rays, the NHL's hottest new hockey team. And thanks to the 10-month fellowship I've landed, I'm his new physical therapist. So she is this hockey player's physical therapist. Imagine my anticipation as those familiar muscled legs walk towards me, the way my pulse races as he reaches out to shake my hand. The jerk doesn't even recognize me. This is going to be the longest 10 months of my life, because now Mr. Perfect Mistake is determined to use his every seductive trick to win me back. Meanwhile, I also have to contend with his best friend, the surly team equipment manager, and an exasperatingly stubborn, superstitious goalie who's convinced I'm his good luck charm. This is my chance to prove myself, and I'm not okay. I can't read the rest because it's a stinking sticker. I hate stickers on books. The trick is to peel it off slowly so that it gets all that stuff off. So satisfying. Where were we? This is my chance to prove myself, and I'm not risking it for anything. But between one unexpected night and one secret revealed, these men are ready to test all my limits. Still, I can't fall for a player, let alone 3, or can I? Huh. So this is a best-selling TikTok hockey romance series debut. Oh, cool. Well, this will be fun. I already like the way it sounds. It's very chunky, too. How many pages is this? It is 573 pages. So it's pretty chunky. But I like the cover. Look, I don't know if you can see like the glitter. It's like glittery on the title, Pucking Around. Such a clever title. That's funny. Oh, is there a playlist in this? I like books with playlists. Oh. So we have a page, Meet the Boys. So we get to meet the boys of the team and the coaches. Oh yes, there is a playlist. That's cool. She has a lot more books. So she's got the Jacksonville Rays series, which is what this is. And then she's got the Second Son series. There are standalones and there's additional stories. Question for you guys who've read Pucking Around. Do I need to read That One Night? It seems like it's like a prequel or a novella or something before this one. Let me know. Next on my list, I have Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I've seen this a lot. Like, people love this book. I don't know what it's about. I just love the cover. I think it's cool. And I've seen a lot of people talk about it. But to me, it sounds like it's going to be some type of a fantasy with some romance and curses, maybe? Phantasma only has 2 rules: stay alive and don't fall in love. When Ophelia discovers her mother brutally murdered, there is no time to grieve. She has inherited the family's fearsome magic and enormous debt. Circumstances go from dire to deadly. However, when Ophelia's sister decides to pay off the loan by entering Phantasma, a competition where contestants rarely escape alive, and the victor is granted a single wish. Interesting. The only way for Ophelia to save her sister is to win, but Phantasma is a cursed manor full of twisting corridors and lavish ballrooms staffed by enticing demons and fatal temptations. And Ophelia must conquer all 9 floors to succeed if her fears don't overtake her first. When a charming, arrogant stranger claims he can help, Ophelia knows better than to trust him. But with her sister's life on the line, Ophelia can't not afford to turn him away. She'll just need to ignore the overwhelming dark attraction drawing them closer and closer together, because in Phantasma, the only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart. Okay, this sounds really, really fun. So that's the cover. It's really pretty. Next, A Bakery in Paris. And I love like anything Paris, as you could probably tell from the pictures on my wall in the bedroom is like Paris themed. My bathroom is Paris themed. I love all things Paris. And bakeries, like this just sounds cozy. And it makes me feel like I'm going to want a croissant or some type of a baked good. So apparently there's 2 different timelines, one in 1870 and one in 1946. For 1870, it says the Prussians are at the city gates intent to starve Paris into submission. Lisette Vignot awaits the outcome of the war from the relative safety of her wealthy parents' grand home in the very heart of the city. Then a chance meeting with Revolutionary National Guardsman Theodore Fournier opens her eyes to truly see beyond her privileged walls. Giving up her luxurious life to join in the fight for a Paris of the people, Lisette opens a small bakery in Montmartre, hoping to become a vital boon to the impoverished neighborhood in its hour of need. When the city falls into famine and then rebellion, her resolve to surrender her past comfort falters. 1946. After her father's death and her mother's disappearance during the war, 19-year-old Micheline Chartier inherited the responsibility of raising her 2 younger sisters. Wanting to help, a well-meaning neighbor enrolls her in a prestigious baking academy, mapping out her entire life. Feeling trapped and desperately unequal to the task of raising children, Micheline becomes obsessed with finding her mother. With help from her academy classmate, Laurent Tenet, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these names correctly, in my head, that's what it sounds like it would be in French. Micheline must learn to move on from the past and begin creating a future for herself. Both women must grapple with loss, learn to accept love, and face impossible choices, armed with little more than their courage and a belief that a bit of flour, yeast, sugar, and love can bring about a revolution of their own. Aw, I think this will be really good. I'm excited to read this. A Bakery in Paris. My first ever mafia romance. which I don't know if you would count Hexed. Hexed. I don't know if you would count Hexed as that, maybe. I don't know. But this is my first true mafia romance. So this is The Sweetest Oblivion. And I think this is the first book in the Maid series, if I'm correct on this. Oh, there's a playlist. But I've heard this one's really good. This takes place in New York's underworld. You have a girl named Elena and her sister. Her sister is arranged to marry Nicholas Russo. This reminds me of Wizards of Waverly Place. Russo. Okay. A made man, a boss, a cheat, even measured against mafia standards. So he has a reputation that stretches everywhere, far and wide. After his and Elena's first encounter ends with an accidental glare on her part, she realizes he's just as rude as he is handsome. She does not like the man or anything he stands for, and like she can't help the feelings that she feels for him. He's always near, telling her what to do, making her feel hotter than any future brother-in-law should. Oh, I see where this is going. So her sister is arranged to marry this guy, and now she's fallen in love with him herself. Oh, this is going to be intriguing. Let me know if you've read this. I have Rain, The Prophecy, a novel by Lily Blake. If you've watched Rain on Netflix, I'm sure that this book is probably going to be exactly like the TV series. I hope. I don't care. I don't mind if it's exactly like that. I love the show. It was so good. It's about Mary, the Queen of Scots, and she has to move to the French court, and she becomes like the ruler there, and there's all these obstacles she has to fight, and it's amazing. I mean, you have everything. You have the balls, you have the crowns, you have all this like dancing and lavish parties, and you get all that stuff, but then you get some action too, like swords and like she's strong, and I love Rain. I love it. And then the last one I have on my March TBR is The Wishing Game by Meg Schaffer, and I've heard this is just a really fun carnival-y, caravelly vibe. So I think this will be a cute book to read. It says, years ago, a reclusive mega best-selling author quit writing under mysterious circumstances. Suddenly, he resurfaces with a brand new book in a one-of-a-kind competition, offering a prize that will change the winner's life. Make a wish. I think this will be cute, and it's not that long. I think this will be an easy read. It's a little over, let's see, 270 some pages. Gives me Caraval vibes. I love it. Anyway, so those are the books that I plan on reading in March. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, I really like just vlogging with you guys. It's so fun. Just kind of showing you what I plan to read, what I'm reading, what I'm doing, what I'm wearing. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more types of these videos. Like I said, it's so fun just kind of sharing little glimpses into my life and talking about books. I mean, we love books, right? That's what we're here for. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again in the next video.